All right, let's do this, man. Let's just freaking do this, dude. Oop, little two. All right, let's rock it out. All right, so a frigid NFL Sunday here today. It is a little brutal. This usually, all right, I think we're looking pretty good here in the 1080p. Christmas music whole way down here. It's really incredible. Will not be surprised if we start hearing Christmas music in October in a couple years. You know, it used to be the day after Thanksgiving, boom, you turn on CBS AM here in the New Jersey, New York metropolitan area, and you just listened to your favorite Christmas music. Oh, look at this, check this out. All right, guys, remember, $199 for this, okay? The one thing I talked about at the last video, yeah, they need to put this back up. Let me help them out. All right, I just helped them out, see? With some of the online retailers, all right, you're getting that foam box instead of this box. All right, they're both exactly the same price, all right? But just to let you know, all right, as I said, probably 75% of the people like the foam box better because it has the foam. All right, so, you know, it is a more versatile box only because now you have something where you can have a smaller box and put some secured items in. All right, whatever you're going to put in here, you should have enough room in the medium box and of course the large box. So to have that foam box where, you know, you kind of have stuff locked into place, you know, but there's two options. It's awesome. It's a great, you know, you can't really beat it. Go to Home Depot if you want this box for $199. Then the online retailers have them for $199 with the foam. Remember, Acme Tools, they're going to charge you like 20 bucks for the shipping or something, some kind of thing. Guys, these have sold out. I got 2 pictures of these sold out at other Home Depots from guys all over the world. Just the United States. But $24.88, guys. It's a Gorilla ladder, all right? It's an aluminum slim fold. 300 pounds of capacity. I mean, 25 bucks. Limited lifetime warranty. You know, it's a 47 by 12 inch platform. So good for painting, you know. You can also use it, obviously, as like a little step ladder. But you got an 8 feet by 2 inch max reach. And 3.25 inches of storage depth. So I guess you can, you know, it's pretty light. But yeah, these have been, I guess, selling out pretty darn quick. Personally, I don't know. I don't have too much of a thing for them there. But all right, and here we talked about this, guys. This is your NXT 16 gallons, $100, I believe. Dual flex locking hose, just like it's the tug along. I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't like this hose at all. It's very, very cheap, if you ask me. If you like the hose, you know, I've never seen it before until I got that rigid 9-gallon 18-volt shop vac. That's the first time I've seen this tug along thing. But I don't like it. But it, you know, it's supposed to be like that. That's how I'm sure you can kind of tug and stretch it, but I don't like it. I can see it cracking, breaking over time. And with their old unit, you saw it in the video if you watched, that old 18 volt, 3-gallon, 18 volt vac that has the best hose on it. And it's a shame they kind of got away from that, but $99. $149, guys. This was $228. It's your safe climb. So you're seeing a lot of this platform stuff here. This is a 6-foot high utility Baker style scaffold. So now they got scaffolds on sale. at the Home Depot. Holds up to 1,100 pounds. Yeah, this is pretty cool. It's got wheels on it too. Obviously, I'm sure you can lock these. Metal Tech. And they had some really good deals on ladders too. Now we saw at Lowe's, right? We saw, what company was that? Not Gorilla. All right, so Gorilla's at Home Depot. Who's at Lowe's? Oh boy, but they had theirs for 119. I think it was a 23 foot. This looks like it's a 22 foot. I don't know the price of this. I'd love to know. You know how much this is? You know how much this is? Oh, it's like, it's 119. All right, so it's the same exact price. I'll be honest with you, at that price, I'd go with probably Lowe's. Now, I'm not saying Warner's not good. Warner's good, but the Lowe's, I think, a little bit better, higher premium ladder there. All right, we saw these deals, guys. We talked about them. All right, so probably for the third time, we'll talk about the battery. That seems to be the most popular. The circular and the recip, most of you guys got at International Tool for $179 with an 8 amp hour battery. So I don't know if Home Depot is going to, well, at least you guys who watch me, I'm sure jumped on that deal. Again, $179 for either the circular or the super sawzall with an 8. That was an explosive deal. I don't believe it's still going on, but if it is, I think that $20 is gone. This still might be $199 if they're not sold out. So you'll save $50. But here, a lot of people are returning that 8. Okay. Now, again, I did a video kind of talking about it, but I'll do it again. All right. You buy this 12 for $200. Now the 12 is usually $249. All right. You're spending $199 on it. You're getting a free 8 amp hour battery. All right. If you return the 8 amp hour battery, you're going to get $92. All right. It's $91.69 or something. Let's just say $92. It's going to cost you $108 for this battery. So, like I said, I know at least 3 people who've commented and they've sent me pictures of 3. One guy sent me one of 2 of them, but what they're doing is they're spending $600. All right, they're spending $600 on 3 of these, and they're returning the 8s with all of them, and they're basically getting 3 12 amp hour batteries for $320 or so. All right, now if you want to go the other way, I think there's a better solution. I have a video on it. Amazon is basically selling it for like $3-4 cheaper. I have a video on it if you want to look at it, but I think you'll get $107 or $108 back for the 12, so you'd end up paying $92 for the 8. So still, you know, it's a great deal either way, guys. And if you don't, the one thing about this, guys, you're gonna have to probably wait till next year or next Christmas, because you're not gonna see nothing like this, I don't think, all year. You know, with the batteries, they always do these big battery deals during the holidays, and you know, people think that they're gonna come back at some point during the year. They never do. So if you kind of want to bulk up your battery capacity, your amp hour capacity, now might be a good time to do that. Okay. Here's the deals. They got them ripped up or taped up. Again, you can return this kit, guys. All right. The orbital sander people are getting, I want to say it's $199. All right. Now, there's certain items that are worth more with the DeWalt, with the Milwaukee. We're going to go over every one of them. All right. So if you see this, hit me up on Instagram, and we're going to kind of itemize all these different tools from DeWalt. So if you have done this, let me know what you got. Now, I think the orbital sander, if you return this starter kit, I want to say it comes to like $78. So I think they give you $122 with the, now it's going to be different with every tool, guys. All right. So I know the light is a good one. What's good about the light is what people are doing is I think they're giving you like $110 or something for this light. All right, so what people are doing is they're keeping the two, I think these are what, 4 amp hour batteries they're giving you, Milwaukee. They're keeping the 2 4s in the charger for $80. All right, but we'll talk more about that because I want to have everything kind of documented. Because if you guys want to, you know, and I don't, it might be some regional stuff where it might be like a $5 difference also. But just put it to you this way: whatever you see here should cost you around $100. All right, so not really too big of a deal. All right, obviously a lot of this stuff is under 100, right? I mean, to get this light is usually $149. We've seen it for $129, but if you can get it for like $100, it might be $90. You know, most of it's gonna be under 100. But just put it in your head, you know, between 90. You know, if you want to be on like the cheapest tool here, it might be $80. So between $80 and $100. All right, but I don't really want to talk because I don't have the facts. I don't like not giving facts. All right, this deal is okay. We talked about it several times. Real quick, let me see if I can zoom out. Oh, okay. I'd wait. It's not a bad deal. It's probably one of the better, you know, holiday deals with the PACKOUT. And have you noticed they kind of took that middle one out this year? Now, I don't know if they're kind of saving that till Black Friday, but, you know, there's really only one because this isn't even a PACKOUT. Someone asked me why I don't like this kit. I don't like it because it's all brush tools where you can spend $400 and get 5 brushless tools, you know. But, I mean, if you like this, go nuts. You know, you get a small battery too. You don't even get a 5 amp hour battery. You're spending $400. You don't even get a 5 amp hour battery. All right, I think you get a 1.5 and a 3. So I don't like it. Now you might get a free battery. That's why I'm telling you to hold off on this. They've done it every year. So maybe if you get a free 5 with this, then it would be a little bit more appetizing. If you get a free 8 with it, then it's not bad. And I would return the 8 and maybe get this for $2.99. We'll have to see with this, but the same thing. If they give you a free 8, okay, to get this for $3.99 is a pretty good deal. The problem with it is they put an angle grinder in it, the old angle grinder. And again, that's a very trade-specific type tool to a degree. So a lot of people don't have use for this tool or don't want it or have an angle grinder. So I think that's hurting this deal quite a bit. And I think, yeah, they're loaded with them here, guys. I wouldn't say loaded, but they got 3 of them already out on the floor. So they probably sold 1. They probably had 4 out. This deal, they're not, I mean, if they have to move these, I think we're going to see a pretty good deal on this. Because again, it's $600 for a 10-inch miter saw. This has been $5.99 forever. I've seen this as low as like $4.99. So to raise it $100, I mean, yeah, you're getting an 8 amp hour battery. Remember that, but $600, no way. They're out of their gourd. You know, I think you can buy the 12, but that's not the sliding. Actually, they lowered the price of the DeWalt. You know, I was always complaining, you know, $799. Now, remember, that's a 12-inch. This is a 10-inch. But I think it's down to $699. So for another $100, you can get a 12-inch DeWalt that is, you know, a really, really great saw. 12-inch, and you have that plug. You know, you can't plug this in. You have to have it running on batteries. So that's the big difference there. All right, we're going to try to go. And, you know, its store is kind of crazy to jump in here. It is. This guy's holding up the whole. Look at him. Oh, they have the Brett Favre shoes again. That's great. And here, yeah. They got the Brett Favre. I just found these guys. They were in my glove compartment of my old car. But they were in the back. They were in the trunk of my new car. But they don't have Brett Favre pushing these this year. There's no Brett Favre. Oh, man. Yeah, there's no Brett Favre on those socks. All right, guys. So, real quick. Yeah, I mean, this is probably, again, one of the better deals. Now, again, here they have the 6.5. We saw the 7 1/4 at that one Home Depot. Now, this is the second one where I've just seen the 6.5. Remember, 6.5 blades are usually a little bit more money. And a 40 tooth 6.5 blade is these are pretty good, guys. All right, and these are made in Italy, so you know they're good. The Foyd. All right, yeah, we talked about this one. I think it's pretty good, guys. It's only $15. You know, we saw some of them at Lowe's, and it was kind of crazy. And this is in you know, they had a 10-piece last year for $4.98. Okay, it was an 8-piece with 2 for free. You ended up with 10 of them for $4.98. I can't believe it. And if you see, they haven't really sold too many. People will remember. But you do get 2 demon blades with this, guys. All right, now these are 6-inch. All right, just to let you know, you get 2 6-inch demon blades. All right, with the $24 one. All right, we're gonna have to see if they have it. But with that $24 recip set, you get 2 9-inch. Okay, but for $15, you know, they're good. Really good. I can't believe they haven't sold one of them. Again, you know, $99. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I'd spend $100. This is a real nice one, as you can see here. And again, Bosch or the Leader. We've seen them, I think, both here and at Lowe's. But I think they also have a 65-footer here for like $30 or $40. You know, unless you need a 165-foot laser measure. You know, it's usually $150 though, just to let you know. And of course, they are a very respected brand in these self-leveling cross-line lasers too. It's a 40-footer for $99. They sold one. And batteries, guys, are dirt cheap. These are the Rayovacs, 40 batteries for $7.88. Again, Christmas time, guys, is the time to stock up. But remember, they usually don't go through all these, and you'll see these like they start taking money off. And Rayovac high energy, so you know, if you got to get your batteries, go get them. All right, where the heck's my freaking thing? Oh, they got it here. All right, so for the first time we've seen it here. I recommend this very much, guys. They've only sold one, but this is, look, it's built right on to the, so Makita's really getting into this, guys. I think that's awesome. I think it's really awesome. We've seen, I think, again, 2020 is going to be a big year for Bosch, okay? For Bosch, excuse me, for Makita. It's crazy. You guys are yelling over here. I can't concentrate. I lost it. Oh, look at this guy who just came in. Oh my God. I gotta show you. Santa Claus. Alright, listen. Alright. Guys, you get a 1/2-inch impact wrench. Okay? This is basically the subcompact with some blue lipstick. And this is the Makita that you're going to get for $99. So you're basically getting a impact wrench, the subcompact 1/2-inch. Remember, there's a 1/2-inch and there's a 3/8. I've never seen the 1/2-inch, to be honest with you. The impact has 3,600 IPM, the impact wrench, and the impact driver has 3,600 IPM. You get a bag, you get 2 3s, $179. I hope these stick around, for the only reason being that if we can get these discounted. It looks like the batteries are all gone. Yep. I tell you, Makita batteries, the 3s are always the first one to go for $99, and they're already sold out here. I believe you can still get this online, guys. I will do a video on it if you can. All right, I mean, if you can. Again, 2 6s for $179. Makita, these are usually $179, $159 a piece. Let's put it to you that way. So you're paying $20 for another one. And you know, a lot of people forget. You know, what have you heard me talking about for the past 2 years is about how Makita doesn't market these 6-amp-hour batteries at all. A lot of people don't even know they exist. And then voila. So me griping, it always seems like these companies are watching. And they are. And it's not just me. They're watching everyone on YouTube who is influencing, or an influencer, and on Instagram too, for that matter. And all right, hey, let's get that 6 into the store. But anyway, $179, guys. I know someone's going to ask what the torque numbers are. You do get a little bit more with the 1/2-inch anvil. So I think it's around they're saying 245 pounds. Wow. 245 pounds. I mean, I think I'm going to... That's great, guys. And again, the subcompact does that too, I believe. Again, it's pretty much the same thing. And it has a speed selector. Don't forget that, all right? To be honest with you guys, if you were to get this impact wrench, all right, I'm going to zoom in a little bit. If you were to get this impact wrench, 1.3, the bag and the charger for $179, that's a great price. And I think that's kind of what they're doing. And they're just giving you another battery, which is worth, $70, and an impact driver. So, great deal, guys. I think Makita... Not only has Makita really done it with those big promos over here, I think they're the best. I don't know how good they are. And they actually have the torque wrench here too. See, they sold out of the Husky. They sold out of the 2-pack of Sawhorses. Again, 2-pack of 28-inch. If you got these in your store, let me know. Because this is the second store these have been sold out in. I'm quite shocked. Because you're not really saving too much, but... $20, guys, for 2 Sawhorse. I bet you guys came in here and bought 2 or 3 of these right off the bat. All right, so here's the $20 Makita set. You can really have a Makita Christmas this year. You're getting 20 2-inch bits, all right, for $20. This is the cheapest 100-piece kit, I believe. All right, the Milwaukee 106-piece is $24. I think DeWalt has one that's $24. That's like 110 maybe. So, and what I like about this one is you get a lot of 2-inch bits, all right? You only get 1 nut driver. I'm not happy about that. But this whole set is 1-inch bits, all right? So, you got your 1-inch bits. And then here, they had more room. They could have probably put some more bits in here. But it's not a bad kit, all right? I would probably go with the Milwaukee, even though it's $5 more, just because of... Well, actually, I don't want to say that. What I would do is I would probably... If you want one of these big sets, all right? I mean, over 100-piece, I'd probably spend the extra $10 and get that Milwaukee. Probably. We have to talk more about that. I don't know. I end up forgetting what's in them, so I have to go and look. We'll take a look at them here in a second. But this is not a bad set for $20. All right, I'm going to be honest with you. They also have a 50-piece set that's on Amazon, 365 days a year for $20. And you get nut drivers, socket adapters. But if you have your socket adapters, I mean, they pretty much last. And your nut drivers, they last. So you might have them from another kit and you don't really need them. And here's this. I'm not a big fan of these. It's not that it's not good. I just don't like these type of bags. But if you like them, go nuts. $34 probably a good deal for 3 different types of bags. $49, guys. It's kind of a weird promo, don't you think? A torque wrench. But they are pretty much the cheapest going. I think Cobalt had a cheap one, but these are